So obviously when you're talking about like an insane downfall from one year to another in college football, the example that is most commonly used right now is Florida State, as it should be. To go from 12-0 to 2-10 is crazy. But Oklahoma State basically did the same thing, like slightly less drastic, and I feel like they've completely gotten off the hook for it. They were competing in their conference championship game 2 years ago and then went 3-9 without winning a single conference game. And I feel like we're not discussing it enough, so I'm going to discuss it. Obviously, when you have like an insane jump from season to season like that, injuries usually do play some part into it, and Oklahoma State had a lot of injuries on defense. But what I am like so tuned into is the fact that Ollie Gordon went from being the best running back in the country to like non-existent this year. He had only 400-yard games the whole season and was held to under 50 yards 5 times last season. And this was the best running back in college football the year before. And I still kind of have a hard time understanding the breakdown of what happened between Ollie Gordon from 2023 to 2024. And if someone wants to explain it to me in the comments, I would appreciate it. But because that happened, Oklahoma State had to like completely sort of rewarp their offense, where now it was entirely reliant on the pass game, and they did not have anything there. Their quarterback was old as shit. He had been in college for like 7 years and was not performing. Got benched a couple times and then finally was like officially benched. They brought in a new quarterback and to start a game against BYU. Second quarter, that guy's out for the season. Oh, not good. They went through so many quarterbacks last season, like we should have had a tracker. Meanwhile, their defense allowing 500 yards per game. 500 yards per game. No shit. You only won 3 games last season, Oklahoma State. No shit. I mean, they were collectively just a really terrible football team. Like, they were so bad that Mike Gundy was like, I should probably pay you back for that. I should probably give you some money back for that. Mike Norvell did the same thing at Florida State, which I do think is a funny trend, and I like that. I think coaches should do that. But they've had to, like, clean house. New coordinators on both sides of the ball. They're bringing in, like, 40-ish players from the transfer portal. They're starting fresh, and I gotta tell you guys, I don't have much faith in them, because you go get 40 players from the transfer portal and you don't shell out for a good quarterback. You don't do that. Ugh. They have a new quarterback from TCU coming in, which their offensive coordinator is also from TCU, so you've got some familiarity there. But right now, at this moment, they have 2 quarterbacks on the roster who have played a combined 18 snaps. Bessie, that's only 18 more snaps than me. I have a feeling that Oklahoma State simply did not do enough.